In this lesson, we talk about the Industrial Revolution. Now, the Industrial Revolution was not only a revolution in America, it was a revolution throughout the developed world. One of the reasons that the Industrial Revolution took off so much in the United States is because of the availability of natural resources within the country's borders. In the United States, we are incredibly fortunate. We have iron ore. Because we have iron ore, we have the ability to have steel. We also have a significant amount of coal. And with coal, we were able to use steam. And using steam, we were able to first use the steamboat, invented by Robert Fulton, and later to significantly use the railroad to go from place to place in a country that, comparatively speaking to many European countries, is actually quite large. Also, in the United States, we have an abundance of mineral resources. We have gold, we have silver, and we have copper. In fact, within the state of Utah, we have all three of these precious minerals. Probably our greatest natural resources in the United States is the availability of land, and this is good land. And with that land, you can harvest and grow a significant amount of food. And with that food, you can also raise a significant amount of animals. So in the United States, our abundance of food and the variability and diversity of foods available to grow and harvest within the United States is significant. Because of these factors, the United States and the Industrial Revolution, we just kind of fit together really nicely. Before the Civil War started, we got started with what we usually call the First Industrial Revolution. In this Industrial Revolution, we use steam. And using steam, we were able to produce steamboats as well as the railroads, significantly increase our ability to transport people and materials from coast to coast. Also, during the First Industrial Revolution, we see the first factories in America, where we put a large amount of people in a small area to mass produce, in this case, textiles or fabric. After the Civil War, the Second Industrial Revolution happens. And in the Second Industrial Revolution, the United States grows significantly. When you're talking about becoming a world power, we often like to think, well, you need a big military or cultural relevance or something like that. Before the United States had a big and impressive military, and before we were culturally relevant, we had a booming economy. And this booming economy was developed during the Second Industrial Revolution. The four major industries of the Industrial Revolution are railroads. We also see oil. We have electricity, and we have steel. And with steel, electricity, oil, and the railroads, the United States grows economically significantly. And with that, we have a major amount of people that come to the United States in the form of immigrants to run our factories and feed these major four industries. So in this lesson, you have two assignments to do. The first is just a simple note sheet where you'll watch some videos, look at a slideshow, and answer some questions. And the second, you'll look at some inventions of the Industrial Revolution, most notably the Second Industrial Revolution, that helped fuel creative ingenuity in the United States. So get started with those lessons and have a great week.